Hey, what's up YouTube? It's AFall Man, Emery here, and we're doing a end of the year Mancave Lego City shed tour. Now obviously it's already in the middle of January, so I'm a couple weeks behind on getting this video made, but I want to kind of show you this little area kind of where I work at. If you guys don't know, I mainly make a living, through BrickLink, selling on BrickLink. Obviously, my wife works, and so it's not, I wouldn't say it's, something everybody could just run out and do. Basically, we live very simple. I know you're going to think the opposite when you see all the toys I buy, but I just want to give you guys a little tour of the area. This is usually where I part out, sitting out here watching TV or watching, YouTube or whatever. And then I carry it over to the other shed where the BrickLink Store is. And I'll do another video on that separate. But for now, I want to kind of give you a a detailed tour of the this shed. So if you don't know, this is a 12 by 24 shed. It was about, I'll just get over here and give you the overview, and then we'll get into a little more of a tour. I think it was about $7,000 for this shed. Obviously, because this came bare bones. I insulated it, I wired it, and then I sheetrocked it all myself, which I was pretty proud of what I did. It's not amazing. I mean, I don't do this stuff. I'm not a carpenter or contractor for a living, but I think it worked out pretty good. Just put this, the cheap snap together flooring, and got a rug, and it's pretty nice. All I have is a little space heater. Now when it gets around 0 degrees, it's cold in here even with the heater running 24/7. So I have little slippers I keep out here because this floor gets really cold. And then I have a window unit. There's a window behind this poster that I put in for the summertime. But that's kind of how I heat and cool it. There's no running water out here, and there's no refrigerator or nothing like that. It's not very far from the house, so you just have to make trips into the house. But here's the Lego City. I have recently been out here working on it. Some of you guys who follow me know, a while back I was talking about, I want to get a train, and I was going to run it through there and kind of do a little circle. But then I just don't have room for that. You guys know trains eat up a lot of space. The riser, it's just not feasible. So I kind of cleaned it up, got all the track off, kind of did some more of the road. Now I have been using the new road plates, and I think they're okay. Especially when you have buildings that have their own sidewalks. In some ways, I think they're better than the old ones, because the old ones, you had like, 6 studs, and then so you'd have the new sidewalk, and then you'd have the sidewalk on the road. It was just too much. And over here, I know you guys are going to be upset. These here are actually the road plates from Dollar Tree. So those cost $1. And I like those because I think Lego should have done something like that. Like a nice happy medium as far as the size. It's not as big as a 32 by 32. So like let's pull one out. It's like way smaller. But you still get, 5 studs on the side. And you still get, the road's probably about the same width as the new road. And so I use that in some areas, because like along the side of a building like this, where there's no, this is made to be butted up against another building. I'm using it as a corner. It just wouldn't look right if the road was like right there, So, that's kind of my solution. Now, I haven't seen those road plates at Dollar Tree ever since I bought those like a year ago. So they might not even, stock them, but it might be something if you have a Dollar Tree in your area, just to check and see. Because, when I bought them, they were $1. So even now it would be $1.25. So, and they're really not bad quality. I mean, the studs hold. It's not bad. You know, it just tells you the markup that Lego has on their road plates, because if they can make these, ship them here and sell them for $1, I think Lego could give us a little bit better deal. So now, as you can already see, my city's already pretty much full. I did obviously move the rocket and that base I built for it onto the table, because see, that used to be in one of my DTOFs, like right there. It was like, it takes up almost all of the DTOF, except for you'd have one spot at the top. So I moved that over at the table just to give me more room in the DTOFs for storing stuff. So that kind of takes up obviously some space. I have space here for maybe one more modular and maybe a half a modular if it's not tall, kind of like what I did with half of the pool hall. That's off the detective agency. I had 2 of those, and I think I've mainly just used the second one to make the other one taller, and then I ended up selling it when I went through my purge. But I just still have this. So I have half of a detective office, basically, almost. It looks like I just saw this building's roof's not on there good. This taco restaurant. Put that on there good. So, and you know, everybody just recently got the new modular, and I like it, the Jazz Studio, whatever. But I have the library right now, so I don't know if I'm gonna build that, put it there, and then I'm basically full up. Now I will tell you, there's a friend set. If I edit this video, I'll put it on the screen. It's like 160 bucks, but it would, I think it would fit perfect right there. You know, it's like a facade of a building, but it looks really cool. I might get that and put that there, and then tuck these buildings maybe up underneath there. But as far as anything else, I don't, you know, I don't, let me try to think of how to say this. I love huge Lego cities, but at heart, I'm kind of a minimalist. I know, I look around and you're like, what are you talking about? I want to keep everything clean. If you guys remember, when I had my Lego city before, it got so big and out of hand that I couldn't even barely walk in my other shed. And I don't like that. Like when I watch Brixie's channel with his Lego city, I get anxiety. Man, it's too much. So I'm gonna try to keep my city to this space. And maybe I'll change some stuff up. Maybe I'll take the rocket off and put the building back up there. And then that would give me room for, you know, maybe a couple more modulars. If I just end the road right there, I can maybe put a modular and a half there or something. So, you know, I'll probably still, you know, buy the new modular eventually when there's, you know, a good deal. But for now, I'm happy with what I got. You know, I can stage this, take pictures. You know, I did hook up a couple lights I got run off that I just had from before. So I got a couple street lights that light up. Nothing crazy. You know, in the past, this building used to be all lit up, but, you know, the wires get messed up. Now, coming over here, this is obviously the die cast. I have my own little die cast city. You know, you got Arby's. And if you don't know, these are like HO scale buildings that you get at, I got these at Menards, which is like a hardware store. Let me see. I'm going to plug this in for you real quick so you can see how it lights up.